Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, as today we're going to be playing some more This is the Police. So, it's day 11, by the look of it. All City Hall employees awarded company cars for personal use. Freeburg to host semi-finals of Youth Hockey League. Small drug dealers invade Freeburg. That's going to work. Always on the third try. Okay, looking to you about Davenport. Why are you never energized? I don't get it. Fine. Okay. Now, unfortunately for me anyway, my first two videos got demonetized because apparently, despite being 80-year-old music in a 10-year-old game, the jazzy stuff is copyrighted. So we're going to stick to the classicals, I think. What's this? Is that the Chopin? No, that's the Chopin. Let's put some Chopin on. I can also shop for more classical stuff. I think the classical stuff should be fine. I mean, I guess we'll see. Bit annoying, but what can you do? It is nice to have background music in this stuff. City Hall. Cannot. They're not giving me a pay rise. Okay. So, oh, mass shooting at the Octopus Restaurant. An unknown person walked into the restaurant in the evening and killed 7 people involved in the Bloody Shirt film franchise. Okay, well, I think we're going to have Beasley, Davenport, and Iron on this. Now, I forget, am I... No, I'm full up of detectives now. And police officers, that's okay. 4 days for City Hall. Yeah, I don't need to kill anyone. I don't need to kill anyone right now, I guess.
811 in progress.
Hang on, is that ticking down while I'm on this screen? I'm not sure, but it'll answer it. Trespassing. Bill Buckler reports that 2 unidentified men snuck onto his farm and set fire to the barn. As the call came in, the 2 criminals were attempting to gain entry into the house. Jesus, okay. Yeah, that's pretty serious. Mitchell and... Why have you got a B? I can't remember. Austin, why did... Can't remember what that denotes. Tell you what, let's just put it on. Do I send a third one? Yeah, okay, let's send Birch as well. Yeah, I was going to say, do I want to train anyone? Yeah, tell you what, let's train... See Samadhi, if we can get you above 200, maybe. I think sending the useless ones for their training just meant they failed the training. I think they literally are quite literally beyond help. Okay, well, we'll look at this stuff, I think, when we got the extra frames in. There is a few more on the timeline this time. So we need to go through that a bit carefully. There are no signs of criminals near the house. The front door has been broken down and shadows lurk inside. Yeah, go in the front.
811 complete.
Caught, unharmed. Okay, nothing about the civilian. No news is good news, they say. What have we got here? A drug addict attempted to hide an expensive bottle of liquor under his jacket. When he was caught, he began to throw a fit. Okay, not too demanding. Let's send Robbins and Samadhi. Sands need help. Jack, one of our new guys tried to rape our accountant. We locked him up in a hotel room, but he's threatening to hand the whole organization over to the police. I think it's time he talks to a police officer face to face. Yeah. Right, Foxman, you go.
911.
Caught, unharmed, all good. Nice. Jack, we got something going down today at City Centre at 1839. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 1,000 is enough. Not very much. But I did read in some of the reviews that if you keep failing these mafia assignments, it is possible to die. They do come and take you out. So I think I'm going to need to remember that. 1639, don't respond to the call. City Hall, you said it was. Alright, we'll try to keep that in mind. I think if this run does come to a premature end, that I was planning on moving on to the sequel anyway, after this, so rather than replay this if I die, we'll go straight on to number 2. Assault with a deadly weapon. A woman reports that she saw a skinhead attacking a dark-skinned valet, striking her in the legs, yelling, "I'll beat you till you're dead, freak." No shit, I'm gonna do it. She believes she saw a pistol sticking out the skinhead's... Okay, that does sound quite serious. Mitchell, Okazaki, take Austin and Birch as well. It's getting towards the time that City Hall call is going to come in. 1839. There.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
More officers requested. Okay, so let's send Stovall and Foxman in. Let's get some of our best guys on this. Okay, so this is the one we don't want. Attempted murder. Okay. Let that one time out. Rather than needing the money, I'm more worried about the mob taking us out because we refuse to play ball.
410A complete.
Okay. Attempted murder. Oh, he escaped. Civilian killed. Guys, what are you doing?
412B.
Oh no, that was the one we didn't go to. Oh no, I get it. Yeah, this is the one we sent everyone to. Good. Okay, that was a more successful conclusion.
910A in progress.
I said 8-year-old. 8-year-old Kevin is at home alone, hiding under the bed. Unknown persons are gathered outside the apartment door. Are they called Marv and Harry by any chance? Right. Well, I don't want to presume this isn't serious. So let's send our 2 best available guys. Ooh, this is quite serious. Okay, well let's send Mitchell and Ozaki to this one then. Oh, we've got a mass shooting. Oh, okay, this is our frames. Let's have a look. Taras Grutskik, restaurant patron. The guys at work wouldn't stop talking about that place. Everybody said I definitely had to try their octopus, so I booked a table as soon as I had a night free. Otherwise, it would have gotten uncomfortable at work. Even the interns had already tried the octopus. I'm a senior analyst, by the way, and you wouldn't believe it, but the second before I placed my order, those flashy movie guys ordered the last octopus. I'm not a big fan of that kind of attitude. I'm just as important as they are, but what can I do? I had to order a Caesar salad, although it's against my policy to eat dishes named after losers. If I was happy eating Caesars and Napoleons, I'd still be a junior analyst. Alright, well, everything we've got here seems like it's probably quite late on in the chain. Sean Love, wait, oh god, these are wordy. The film guys are in here all the time, ever since they started shooting Bloody Shirt 5 here in Freiburg. Usually, we even see the great Paul Spagat come in with them, but not that night. He must have been busy. He's a big star, after all. According to the rules, guests like that should be served by our head waiter, Mr. Bergen, but he always trusted the job to me. I didn't ask any questions. It's not every day you get to brush shoulders with people like that. That night, Mr. Bergen decided to follow protocol for some reason. Maybe it's because Spagat wasn't with them. Maybe he doesn't like him. Although, who doesn't like Paul Spagat? Well, maybe Fred Avery, the director of the original Bloody Shirt. You heard they had a fight, right? I wish I could find out what that was about. Okay. I guess it relates to the head waiter, that one. Pavel Brell, bartender. Our head waiter, Mr. Bergen, is a total piece of shit. He doesn't treat the folks who work there like they're people at all. He's always yelling at us and calling us dung beetles. I didn't, give up my past life and come here and forge documents just so I could put up with his attitude. He even treats the guests with contempt. He's either talking coldly to them through his teeth or ignoring them altogether. But then, when those filmmakers arrived, for some reason he got all nervous and fussy. He even served them personally. And then he rushed off to call someone, probably bragging that he had such important guests. Okay, so I think the waiter probably called in the mob to let them know these movie guys were there. Maybe it was the first time he noticed the clientele. If he'd opened his eyes earlier, he'd know we've had plenty of big shots through here. Even Mayor Rogers dined here once. Peterson, security guard. I was asleep in the utility room and everything went down. So what? I was running on less than 4 hours of sleep. I'm not a robot, But it should be obvious, even to an idiot, that the Hasidists are behind everything. Why don't you cops put them in jail? Zionist money sure works miracles, doesn't it? I just don't understand why the public isn't in uproar. Uncle Lou brings me the new Christian Eye pamphlet every Tuesday. It's got everything in there about those beasts. They hate it. Yeah, okay, get through this. It was only a matter of time before they started. Yeah. Hope they've... So blessing God save Paul Schwager. I was in the utility room when it went down. I don't think there's anything there that's relevant. Yeah, it's hard. A rocket launcher? What do I do at the restaurant? To be honest with you, I do next to nothing. The owner hired me because he was planning all sorts of technological gizmos. We were going to hang some complicated lighting, have dishes transported to the tables and rails, all kinds of things like that. The only thing he ever accomplished was putting up 2 video surveillance cameras, and even those are usually turned off. But in the evening this whole thing happened. The head waiter for some reason demanded that the cameras were working that evening. They even went out to buy blank tapes. As soon as I heard the shots, I ran to the kitchen and locked myself in the freezer. I ended up stuck in there for half an hour. I still can't feel half my fingers. I checked the cameras in the morning, the tapes had all disappeared. You didn't take them by any chance? Okay, well... Is that burning a tape? Kinda looks like it. As for these, I mean, who knows? I guess we'll just put them there for now. We're going to need more stuff to fill that out, so... Wasn't really anything there about a sequence of the weaponry used, so maybe they'll get more witnesses at some point. Caught, unharmed. Yeah, all good. Good stuff, guys. It's the end of the day, I think. Let's send it. I don't know what this B is. I'm not sure. Let's not worry about ordering anyone to work. It'll probably be okay.
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. I couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old Colony Club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why? You look even better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old Colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vikas Varga, rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, And with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Ma, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack. Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This city of yours moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely. Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place. I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
If it weren't for the phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.
Okay. Day 12. Now we've got the... Is it tomorrow or the day after we've got the awards ceremony? It might be today. Greek priest to be appointed head of Freiburg Orthodox Church. Orthodox priests bribe mayor. Student volunteer to help farmers. Okay. Students volunteer. Okay.
My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vickers Varga's fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vickers was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two. But fruit? Never. You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine.
Okay.
So who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine. The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel. But no, this was no dream. The silence was real. The sound of the engine was real. The dust was real enough, too. And there was the ranch over the horizon. It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky. I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
So it seems.
Do you often go to the old Colony Club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it. Well, I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet. Professional hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack, but not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the 500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready. Forgive an old man his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
Look, I don't know what was said between you and Kendrick, but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
What war?
One war falls upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster, Maurice Bell, when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So, we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Precisely.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you 500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went stalking my prey for so many years, I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack, and I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature. Just think about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
Guess we're going to have to take sides. Is it going to be a case of better the devil you know, I wonder? Who knows?
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
I don't like Varga. He seems like a loose cannon. We'll go with the old guard, I guess.
Tell him it's Boyd.
My mother was just hit by a car. She's been rushed to hospital and she's fighting for her life. I should be with her. Can I miss the shift? Yeah. Alright, you two. That seems okay. De Brito. Why are you always so tired? We'll put Ludwig back on. Oh, we're unhappy with the efficiency of the PD. We're cutting the department's budget. You lose one job slot. Removing an occupied slot will automatically fire an employee. Oh, which one shall we lose? Can't think. Maybe this one. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, I got my weekly salary. Funeral for Moser. This mount. Oh, I'm sorry, Moser. I effed that one up, if I'm honest. Yeah, sorry, guy. Tomorrow's gonna be the day. Don't let anything happen to him until then. By him, you mean Purdy, don't you? Slightly odd, but okay. So look, yeah, so I don't have any slots, unfortunately. I don't think I can ask City Hall for anything. Alright. Massive fight at the King Louis nightclub. We received a call from the club manager who said that a brawl broke out in the main hall involving over 20 men. Security are keeping back because some of the combatants are carrying knives. Several wounded are already lying on the dance floor, but no one knows why the mayhem broke out. I think I'm going to send the SWAT and the paddy wagon, to be honest. Mass brawl with armed combatants. Okay, we're not sending Purdy. So let's send Yancey, Subeki, Sano, Austin, and Bryce. Wow, they want more. Alright. I'm going to keep Kochi back, but let's send those two. Oh, I sent Purdy, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that. See, there we go, there's an assault. Two teens walking their dog got into an argument, and eventually one of them unleashed the dog on the other. The police were called by a girl who was riding a bike nearby. Okay, Koshi, I guess you're going on that. Look at the investigations. So I guess I should probably put a couple more on this to actually be on today, right? Otherwise, I don't know if they would actually do any investigating today. Court unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Everyone gets a bonus. Good stuff. Well done, guys. Right, we're going to have to let that one time out a little bit. A boy is struggling on the ground, barely holding off an angry dog that's trying to... oh, God. Fire shots in the air. That might scare the dog. The dog lets the boy escape and its owner starts to flee. I'm not going to borrow the girl's bike. Run after him.
412A.
Caught. Unharmed. Yeah, good work, Koshi. I think we should have everyone back by the time that... before that timer runs out. Just about. Homicide. Parishioner Maria Serpentine reported the sounds of gunshots inside the church. A bearded man in a hat entered the confessional. Then a minute later I heard gunshots, and then the man calmly left the booth, took off his hat and crossed himself and sat down on a pew. I think he's praying. Okay, well I probably would send SWAT, but they're not here. Alright, let's not play around with this. Yancy, Numata, won't send Purdy, I don't want her to be shot. Tsubaki, Sano, Price. Might as well get value out of Price on her last day on the force.
410A in progress.
Okay, well we have 3 officers. Linda Howard, her words slurred, so the dentist paralysed her face during her latest visit. The monster's stuck me with some kind of poison. Arrest him. Alright, we'll send the 3 that we've got. Caught. Unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Good work, guys. Excellent. Officers found non-automatic weapon at the crime scene. What do you want them to do with it? Yeah, maybe we could get the cash? Probably not a good thing, but... we do need to get to $500,000. The girl was injected false alarm. It was normal painkillers. Oh well. Other ones that I thought have been false alarms have turned out to be genuine things, so assumptions can lead you astray, shall we say. A bit quiet. What we got?
In progress.
Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena, an ice cream vendor noticed a suspicious black bag which has been lying unsupervised for the last few hours. Yancy, Numata, Sabaki, Asano, Price. You all go. Be the last one of the shift.
We've got a situation here.
Officers arrived on the scene and observed there's something moving inside the bag. Shoot it until it stops moving. It's probably an animal, but we should probably wait until the bomb squad arrives.
1011 incomplete.
Oh, we caught someone. Officers unharmed. Everyone's unharmed. That's good. What's this? Got 3 new frames. Okay, so let's have a look at this then. So we don't have any more witness statements, but let's try and piece it together from what we have. So it sounds like he served them first. I don't know why it's gone there. Then he rang. I don't get the guy with the rocket launcher at all. That wasn't mentioned. Does this look like it's outside? Because I think... do they do... I just feel like they're burning the evidence is probably the last thing that happened. All right, well, let's tell you what, let's move through this stuff again. What can we... they wouldn't stop... The guys at work wouldn't stop talking. Yada, yada, yada. The second before I placed my order, this fleshy movie guys ordered the last octopus. That's about it. He served them personally, and then he rushed off to call someone. So I think these are in the right place. I don't get the rocket launcher at all. Oh, is there anything else? I mean, is there any difference between these two apart from the backpack? Doesn't look like it. They're still alive there, clearly. Wait, is the octopus on the table there? I don't... No, he said he served them, then he went to make a phone call. It definitely said that, didn't it? He served them personally, and then he rushed off. Something about the videotape... I mean, I assume that's a videotape he's destroying. What's going on with the bag? I was wondering if there's more frames to find and some of these aren't relevant at all. I just noticed that's a Hasidic Jew, isn't it? So, I think this is... I don't think this one is... I think they've gained it from this racist guy, but like, I don't think that's at all involved. I'm not sure about these, honestly. I'm going to take these out for now. I think we continue the investigation. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more frames and some of these are just misleading. So let's close that for now. We'll give it another day on that investigation and see what happens. Alright, and we end the day. When do I get more things, chevrons, to award people? So this is Purdy's big day, right? Corn Monument to be demolished by Summer's End. City Administration to finance dance festival. Francis Kendrick won't succeed Jack Boyd. No, he's gone. Blown into the sunset. My kid's been causing trouble again and they've called me into a school. Can you give me some time to deal with this? Yes. Alright. I think some of these guys, they just never seem to recover beyond a certain point. I guess in Stovall's case, it's because he's older. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go to the catalogue. We're going to buy more classical, I think. Nothing modern, because it'll probably be copyrighted. Oh, that's it, was it? Alright, well, I guess we'll go back to the Chopin. War. Freiburg's first mafia war in decades has spread chaos across the streets. Major criminal gangs vie for power, and the outcome of the struggle is impossible to predict. One thing is certain, a couple of weeks from now only one family will rule the city. Accomplished! Hooray! Jack, keep up the good work, we'll make sure your final days at Freiburg PD are much more comfortable. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've got a couple of days before I can do anything. I don't want to kill anyone. Can't hire anyone. Sucked. I failed a few too many mafia assignments, I think. But we'll try and do them all for now. I don't really want to end because the mob's taken us out. Attempted murder. A passerby rang the police when he saw a naked man running through the streets, pursued by a woman carrying a large kitchen knife. The woman was shouting, "I'll gut you, you fucking that." Yeah, okay. Attempted murder. Yeah, kind of. Grant, Robbins, and we'll send Birch. Birch is going to kind of be my water boy of the game, where we kind of just send him in with more experienced cops and hope he sort of vicariously gains enough experience to not be completely useless. Sands need help. Okay, what we got? Varga stirred up some punks, and they went and attacked one of the family right in the barber shop. We've already sent our own member. We don't know how many scumbags are up against. You can come join the party, but don't get in our way. Okay, probably will do that. Although Stovall's good, I wouldn't be that upset if he didn't make it, because he's never at full strength. And Foxman as well. Court, unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Good stuff, guys. Okay, I don't have any available officers. Let's go to investigations. Oh. Right, so we'll take off the ones I can send today. Oh, that's Beasley. The Brito should be around. Is he not around? Wait a minute. Who should be available for this? Davenport and Beasley. Well, I can't take off Beasley because he's the lead. I'll take off Davenport. Here it does. Yeah, that's so he's at home. Well, we can at least get a lead investigator on this, and it's going to be Davenport. There we go. Sands need help. Mr. Sands' nephew looked out his window and saw some of Varga's men smashing one of his cars. Looks like someone needs to go remind them that kind of behaviour is illegal. Come on, Birch. Okay, we've got a hit and run, so we'll just we'll let that fill up a little bit before we take a proper look at it.
More testing in progress.
Eddie's Burgers. A girl entered Eddie's Burgers, ordered a Diet Coke, and started shooting at the other customers with a handgun. The cashier called the police. In the background, there were gunshots and screams. Meanwhile, the crazed young woman is shouting, "I hate fat people." Alright, we're going to send the SWAT. Go on, Stovall. Send all you guys. Oh shit! Oh no! What could I have done differently? Damn, those 3 good officers are dead. I sent the SWAT. I sent my best guys. Wonder if that's... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. Well, we have some recruitment to do. God damn it. Okay. Am I still a day off doing anything here? 2 days. Oh, that sucks. Oh god, another armed robbery. Armed men have blocked a street, shot out the armoured truck's tyres and are attempting to seize bags of money. Alright, well I'll send the guys I got, but... we might have a total party wipe on our hands. I can't send the SWAT to this one. Oh, that sucks. How did 3 officers die to 1 gunman with a SWAT team in assistance? It's unfortunate.
We've got a situation here.
Narrow Street is blocked by 2 vans near the armoured truck. 3 armed masked men have surrounded the truck, and one of them is carrying a blowtorch. On the roof of one van is a 4th criminal who shouts something to his accomplices as he sees the officers approach. Let's not fuck around here. Shoot him. The criminals take out their automatic weapons and open fire. Hide behind a patrol car and fire from cover. Caught. Officers unharmed. Good. Okay, good job, guys. I have to wait for you to come back. Oh, I'm really pissed off about these. These were good guys. Fight in the dump. The night watchman during his rounds followed some noises to discover several homeless people fighting over a bundle that was lying on the ground. I'm going to send a couple. Ozaki and Bert. Well, I'll send Mitchell as well. Could I have sent the paddy wagon to that one? I'm not sure. Yeah, the hit and run, we got some frames, but we've also got new ones on this one. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, this looks better. Okay, so I think these are right. This one I think is wrong. He's wearing a backpack, so I think the one without the backpack is also wrong. Okay, I don't know about that one. So I think he comes in and shoots them. Keeps shooting them. He steals the videotape, and I think he escapes. There we go. Jules Bergen, head waiter of the Octopus restaurant. He went on vacation immediately after the incident. He didn't commit the murders himself, but he was clearly involved. Agreed, I knew he was. Alright, what we got here? You have to send 2 officers. Okay, well I gotta wait. We'll try and do that tonight, but I gotta wait. Oh, okay. Send Stovall. And then we'll wait for these guys to come back and we'll go out and arrest the head waiter. Shit. Caught, unharmed. Good. Okay. Well, I guess we're at the end of the day. I'll get the detective to come in the next day. Martin Stett. Jack. Varga is strong, but he can't compete on equal terms with the oldest criminal gang in Freeburg. Just make sure that San stays ahead on points, so we'll have nothing to worry about. Okay. I guess they're kind of equal at the moment. Oh dear. Yeah, I need cops in, so declare dead. Dead. Sorry, guys. Now, Beasley, I want you to come in tomorrow, because you need to go out and catch that guy. City crime rate up by 31%. Okay. Mayor's nephew expresses desire to become department chief. Yeah, maybe. Sure there's no nepotism going on there. Alright, I think we'll do one more day. Need to take my car into the shop. Subaki. Yeah, okay. Alright, everyone else is fine. I don't know where I get... I'm not missing out on this stuff, am I? But DeBrito is actually able to work today, somehow. A. Why are you an A? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because you belong to Shift A, but you're here on Shift B. And that's why the other person had... I forget who it was. Someone had a B on their name, and they were there on an A day. I get it. Okay. What did we have last? It was the Chopin, I think, wasn't it? We'll have another Beethoven day. Alright, so we're going to start off with the investigation, I think. Beasley, if you take Sano and Klausner. There you go. Now we can do some hiring. So, yeah, which shift is down now? It was A shift, isn't it? So we need a bunch of guys for that. So we'll take Jorgensen for A. We'll take Chand also for A. Yeah, I guess we'll take you as well, Thomas. I'd quite like to get Mark Moody in as detective. It's going to be a day before I can ask for that. The Sands need help. Our people were scouting ahead of Mr. Sands' movements, and we spotted a punk carrying a gun. There should be a few more of the bastards lurking nearby. Let's get together and turn the tables on his slimeball crew. Okay. I'll send you guys out. Oh, what we got here? Ah, Samadhi was able to brilliantly pass all their exams. They've earned a boost. He's up to 250 now. Excellent. Mafia. Oh, okay. I'm going to take everything. Gotta feather that nest. Yeah, what's this look like? Not too bad. Destruction of property. The attendant at the arcade called in a complaint about two teenagers who broke the steering wheel off the turbo nitro machine and are currently fleeing the scene. Alright, well, we'll send the two that we got, which happen to be our two best men, so it's probably as much as we could be expected to do. Bonfender Court. Yeah, cool. You guys did good. Case closed. Everyone arrested. Good work, guys. Right, so we've got this one as well. So let's put on DeBrito. You can finally get some actual work done. No, Iron's at home. Okay, never mind. Armstrong. The wife of the mayor's press secretary loves choral singing. Today's her birthday, so send some men with good voices. Alright, Purdy, you look like you got a good singing voice, and Austin, maybe. Caught, unharmed. Nice. Good work, guys. Can always rely on you.
1113 in progress.
Legal arms say it. An eyewitness reports that a man is selling weapons on the street right out of the trunk of his car. Someone is getting shot every night around here. You need to finally do something. Yeah, okay, well, we'll send the three that I've got on hand.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Okay, well we do have reinforcements now, so let's send you guys.
.511 in progress.
We're going to have to let that one run, I think.
1113.
Corpse, unharmed, unharmed. Good work, guys. Okay. Yeah, they can sell it for me. Supplement that income. I think they'll be back in time. It's going to be pretty close, though. Oh god, and that one as well. Hang on. We'll do the firefight first. Okay, hang on. Firefight. Dock worker sighted several armed men making their way between some cargo containers. Soon after, he heard several shots and some screams. The precise number of armed men is unknown, but port officials report seeing at least 5 people. Okay. Shit. Swap paddy wagon. Just gonna send all you guys. As many as I can do. What's this one? Come back to that in a minute.
1210 in progress.
Oh, God. Okay, we're going to be losing out on some here, definitely. Probably all of these.
Officer on scene. Looks
Police
like we
detachment
have a
arrived on the scene and found 3
situation.
corpses and 6 criminals armed with automatic weapons surrounding a cargo container. The criminals spotted the police and 2 of them already rushed to escape. Everybody freeze, hands on your head. The remaining are hiding behind a shipping container. Smoke them out.
511.
Caught, unharmed. Good work, guys. Found cocaine. Hey guys, can you sell that for me? Alright, yeah. Man's suspicions as the false alarm. Okay, that's good. And we've run out on those as well. And we had some big call-outs today. I'm not sure I could have done that any better. Sans is going to be pissed with me, though. But for new... Okay, so let's take a look at this now. So... Ooh, okay, yes. This might be able to piece this together. Matt Paul witnessed this dark-coloured car comes tearing around the corner, hopped the curb and kept on going, knocked the man over, didn't even slow down. Alvarez, not long before the crash, I kicked a couple of drunks out of the bar. They were having a fight with some of my regulars. I don't think any of that is shown there. What colour did you say the car was? The dark-coloured car. Okay, well, they're both dark colours. That's better to say. Although, all the other frames are with the red car. A few days ago, Dad had a fight at work with a couple of young people who were causing a ruckus at the library. The whole thing almost came to blows. They threatened him before they left. I saw 2 people in the car. They went right by me. The man in the passenger seat had a beard. Okay, that tracks. Well, that's the same for all of them. Klimek thought he was being followed. He said he saw the guy everywhere. Said it looked like someone had some problem with him at the library. He hopped the curb and kept on going, so that's going to be that. So I think this is after the hit, isn't it? So that's them running away. That one, I guess? No? Oh, those 2 are probably the wrong way around. The suspect is William Holden, frequents local bars. Repeated arrest for driving under the influence. Okay. Let's go to the bar. Davenport's not around. Okay, we'll do that tomorrow then. Change the lead investigator. I cannot do that. Not a brilliant day, but okay. The Vargas got a little bit ahead. Who's my lead detective on? It's Davenport, isn't it? So he should be in tomorrow anyway, so that's good. All right. Well, we should have a full shift tomorrow, so that's not too bad. We're an officer down here. Have I got an equal number of officers? I thought I had... not sure. Maybe we'll do one more day. Stowell didn't come into work. First day on the job. My son was in a car accident. The doctors are fighting for his life. I just can't manage... Yeah, I guess that's a good reason. We got a stripe to award. Should I give it to Birch? He's doing okay. And it'll help him get a little bump up, won't it? He's almost good at his job. Okay, that's cool. Alright, start the day. Chopin, I suppose. Alright, so... okay, hang on. So I got 16 cop slots, but like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on A. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, I have got enough. I'm not sure what's gone on there. Okay, so what's this? Considering certain recent events, we're obliged to grant some concessions to the feminists. You're to make sure at least half of the staff at the police station are women. We got 3 days. Okay, hang on. Let's have a quick look. So I've got 16 officers. Oh god, shift A is all male. Okay, and shift B is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. If I get rid of 2 guys, probably off A, and bring in some female officers, that should be okay. Who have I got? I've got Joan and Roberta. And they're actually pretty good, so... I mean... it's tomorrow. I don't want it tomorrow... Close. Did I do it? Yes, I did it. I'm gonna have to remember that. And that's called Crime Trap. Alright. Okay. So what does that mean for my shift B? I have to get rid of 2. I guess it'll be Klausner. Oh god. Not Yancey. I guess it would be Klausner. Maybe I could fire a guy off here. I'll have to fire Chang. Oh, hang on. Move to shift B. Then you'll come in tomorrow. Is he there? Is he there? Oh. He's there still. And then maybe we can move one of these guys onto shift A, like... he's... yeah... Tsubaki. You're in shift A. So tomorrow we'll... we'll send Klausner and Chang to their demise. I don't like doing that, but... oh, we've got a request. Okay. I'd quite like another detective, I think. Maybe improve... should we improve the SWAT? That might have saved my officers at that last shootout. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can improve my SWAT.
11 in progress.
Suicide threat. A taxi driver heard someone screaming and noticed a few people gathering on the bridge as he was driving past towards the port. He stopped to see if anyone needed help, but as he approached, he saw that a man was threatening to throw himself and 2 children into the icy water below. Jason left us. I lost my job and the house, and there's no way we'll survive. It's better if everything just ends now. So the taxi driver, it looked like suicide. Yeah, that does sound pretty serious. Okay, let's send 1, 2, and then we'll send Birch and Gay. Right, let's arrest this guy. Is he? So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. He's unlikely to be at the bar. I think at this time he's probably at home. Oh, it is old. It is old reports though. All right, I think this is probably the right move.
In progress.
Yeah, that one's going to time out.
Officer on scene.
2 tearful boys, clearly in a state of shock, are standing dangerously close to the edge of the bridge. Beside them, their drunk and distraught father is slowly pushing the children closer to the precipice. Yeah, he said Jason, so don't be upset, my friend. Tell me about your husband. A strong gust of wind almost blows one of the children off the bridge, but he recovered at the last moment and stumbled to the ground with a scuffed knee. Stay back and try not to agitate the man. The man slurs his words, saying there's no point delaying the inevitable. Your children have their whole lives in front of them. You can't make this decision for them.
411.
Yeah, good work, guys. Good Birch.
210 in progress.
Turning it round. Okay, we're going. The B and E is going to go, unfortunately. Okay, the hit and run report. Offender caught. Good work, guys. Everyone got arrested, so the detectives look pretty good. Nice. Unfortunately, that's timed out. It was a false alarm. There was no one except the dogs in the house. They were scratching the door because they wanted to go outside. Yeah, dogs, eh? Alright, so let's have a quick look at this investigation. So, a young drunken biker broke into the church, rode around between the pews, defiled the sacred crucifix, and fled the scene. Oh. You know what, Iron? You can take this one, and then tomorrow I'll put other detectives on the shift. Alright, get everyone back. Let's have a look. Disorderly conduct. Secretary Abigail Jones told the police that her boss, Martin Quebec, returned from a meeting in quite a state. When he entered, he took a bag of white powder from his safe and shut the door. Now he's yelling incessantly and making a scene, demanding that his secretary deliver him the head of a unicorn or he'll cut her throat with a letter opener and go after the rest of her family. Yeah, it's fairly serious, but not like crazy serious. So I think we'll send Zaki, Jorgensen, and Gator. Sands need help. We can actually do this. So let's. A member of the family was out at a restaurant having dinner with his secret lover. But because the affair was secret, he was light on protection, and one of the Vargas' agents was able to slip a grenade into the room. This is a job best handled by the police, unofficially, of course. Alright, I'm going to send Mitchell and Birch. Caught, unharmed, civilians unharmed. Hooray! Ah, we got some cocaine. Cocaine! Sell it to the mafia. Alright, so... Okay, well, we'll leave that just running for the time being and we'll check it out when it's time to piece it together. We'll wait for everyone to get back. Hostage situation. Ooh, with a fatal casualty. A man wearing a suit walked into the lobby of the bank, locked the doors, and proceeded to kill several customers. He never said a word, he just started firing at people, reported one eyewitness. A dozen people remain inside the building, and the criminal's demands are as yet unknown. Okay, well, we're not gonna mess around with this one. All my top guys, which now includes Birch, funnily enough, and the SWAT team. Let's go. Bit tense, this one. Although they're all men, so if any of them die, we can replace them with the female officers. So there is that.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Okay, well, Gay, you go as well. Oh, God. Typical. I mean, it's possible they'll get back in time. Caught, unharmed, civilians unharmed. Ah, nice work, guys. Birch is now a competent officer, but I think they should be back in time, just about, hopefully. Alright. A sweet girl named Anna is one of our key assets in a large accounting firm. She just got home from work and found her house on fire. And the assholes that started it are still standing around admiring their handiwork. Wouldn't it be pretty if someone cracked open their skulls and tossed them onto the flames? Yeah, sure. Tell you what. Gay and Birch, off you go. Okay, well still, there was quite a few slots on that, so I think it's going to take a couple of days of investigation to get all the necessary deets of that. That it for the day? Looks like it. Okay. Okay, well they're level pegging again. I wonder why these keep going up. Not sure. So Iron, I don't think we need you tomorrow. Because I could put a couple of detectives to work the case, so that's okay. Yeah, I think it'll work out. Alright, we're going to end the day. And we're going to leave it there for this time, so that's cool. Got a gang war kicking off now, which is always exciting. I think we did pretty well overall. Obviously, we had the 3 deaths, which wasn't ideal at all. But I don't really know what I could have done differently. Like, I sent my best guys. I sent the SWAT team and the paddy wagon, I think, on that one. And none of it helped. But I guess sometimes that just happens, perhaps. Let me know in the comments if you think I did anything wrong on that one, if I could have done anything differently, perhaps, and get a different outcome. But yeah, let me know. But if you've enjoyed this as well, if you can hit that thumbs up button, that'd be awesome. And yeah, big thank you, big shout out to our channel members as well for continuing to support Boring Dead Gaming. It's really appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking those out as well and gaining earlier access to the videos and the various series I put out on the channel, that'd be awesome. So thanks very much one last time, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.